What's up, y'all? Look, I kind of make this video to let y'all know, like, it's Scorpio season, right? My birthday is Halloween. So, I pray, I fast, I do what it is I have to do, what God have me to do. However His will need to be done, I'm going to do my best to do it. But what I'm telling y'all is, when October hits, right, I'm trying to do things different in my life. For my life, I'm a grandmother, I'm a mom, everybody know that. My life hasn't been easy. I didn't always do the right things. But I spent so much trying to do the right thing by people who didn't do right by me, which I ain't tripping. For that, I apologize to myself. I forgave myself and I asked God to forgive me. And for those who I may have hurt, I pray they forgive me. If they don't, I really don't give a fuck. Because people done more harm to me than what I could have ever done to them. But I ain't doing no tripping because my life still went on. My life's still going on. So, with that being said, right, I'm finna turn 49, and I'm so grateful for it. And my prayers are coming into fruition. Never needed validation, but what I am requiring is vindication, restoration, peace, love, light is what I'm sending out into the universe because I'm getting it all back. And it don't matter what kind of witchcraft, what kind of chaos they try to send, conflict spells they send, is returning back. The backfires are real. So let me show y'all how much I love my birthday being on Halloween and who I am in spirit, who I am as a woman, who I am as my mother's daughter, my father's daughters, my brother's sisters, my grandbaby's grandmother, and my children's mom. And for those I associate with, those who I have friendships with, situationships with, whatever it is, those who I fellowship, this is how much I love being born on Halloween. Give me a minute, y'all. I go all out for my I go all out for the children. I'm a big kid myself, so I'm to show y'all how much of me being a Halloween baby is in effect and how much I love my sweets and my junk. This is my area right here. My grandchildren and people think my room is like Candyland to them. So this is my area. This is my area. All right. This is my little area. My brother blessed me with this ring light so when I make my videos and stuff, y'all. So I'm giving y'all a little tour of how I go out, for my birthday, right? So this is candy that I get. And I got some cute little buckets for the kids to put their candy in. Damn, I always put incense, man. I'm gonna burn my damn lung. Okay, and I have my own refrigerator, so I keep my shit stocked up. I keep my refrigerator stocked up. God blesses me with everything I need, and He will do the same for you, because I live within my means. A lot of people, I don't pretend to be nobody I'm not. It is what it is. But back to my liquor selection. I'm starting to get, into the Queen Empress Divine Feminine Spirit, and instead of buying so much liquor, which I am going to get some, y'all, I decided to stack up on some wines. This is my selection of wines right here. Wines and different things like that. So, and trust me, I'm adding because when I like to drink, I get my sip on. But just to show you how much I enjoy being born on Halloween and just being me. I love me so much to hanging with me and just being the woman I am. I demand respect. You know what I'm saying? I tolerate no disrespect. And I think it'll be best if you guys Master the art of not giving a fuck about things that don't concern you or pay your bills. And with that being said, also, help those who really need your help, but don't let them take advantage of you because we are grown. Adults think like adults and act like adults. Yes, true. We all need help in our life in one point or another. You know what I'm saying? So just know the difference in somebody trying to use you, take advantage of you, and play you and humiliate you, all in the same token by saying that they love you. Narcissists are self-preserved people that really just want to feed the energy vampire. They want to harvest off of us. And that's for anybody. And yes, karmics can be just about anything in this world. It could be a dog, a cat, a child, a adult. Karmics, live in Karmicville. Their lives are full of drama, toxicity, chaos. It follows these people. And a lot of these people pretend that they're happy when they're miserable in the inside. And they're very hateful towards other people's happiness. They happiness haters out here in this world. They don't want to see nobody happy without them. You know what I'm saying? Even though they might not be making this man or woman or children happy, they don't want to see them happy. Period. The truth is, they don't want to see nobody, period. They like to stunt, front, and shit. And like I said, we all have our struggles. We all trying to make it. But when God bless you, whether your bills get paid later on time, the blessing always is they'll get paid. Whether you owe $1 million or to $100, the fact is that if you trust God, it's going to get paid in God's time and not even your own. Live within your means and you will make it. If God blesses you with everything that you need, don't be so ungrateful when he bless you with what you want. And yes, we need money to survive. But see, it becomes the root of evil depends on how you use it towards other people and try to make people feel bad for shit they don't have that you might. Because you got to remember where you come from. That's why it's always best to be humble. While you out there judging and making fun of other people, be humble. Because you too, once upon a time, had to live in somebody else's house, had to eat somebody else's food, have to probably ride in somebody else's car. However that goes, what you put out into the universe, you will get back. What you say will backfire completely on you. Forgiveness is for you, not the other person. So if you can't forgive yourself for all the lies, the slander, the framing, the plots and plans that you planted against other people, how you expect God to forgive you? How you expect anybody of a spiritual being with spiritual eyes not to see through your spirit and soul, knowing that you're miserable and you're full of bitterness and malice? And you will never in this lifetime get what you want from anybody. Temporary fixes, yeah, but you won't even get the joy or the peace or the happiness you have within if you're not right within your own heart. Believe you me, I see it all the time. And it's true. The Bible is written for a reason, and the spiritual laws exist. The universal laws, the karmic laws exist. And while you out there trying to hide behind religion with cults and covens, the elites, in these secret societies, up here stealing from people, lying, and trying to pretend to be the woman or the man that you're not, we see y'all. Because you can't hide anything. The truth will set you free. Because it always finds a way of coming out anyway. And don't ever mock nobody about nothing they've been through. Because somebody in your family done the same thing, been through the same thing, or you did it. Just because you may stop doing this, doing that, that don't mean you're a perfect being, because in one area of your life, you're still fucking up somewhere. And then you might not be. Eventually, you'll stop messing up. But just know that nobody's perfect. We're all going to make mistakes. Nothing is ever going to be perfect in our lives. Nothing. But God will give you a peace that surpasses all understanding. And you best believe I'm about to be 49 on Halloween. And I'm grateful and thankful for all the blessings that have came my way through the years. Whether it was hardships, homelessness, addiction, people, places, and things just trying to slander me, talk about me. But these are the same people who once upon a time that I have blessed their hands and they call themselves curse of mine. But with that being said, I am your girl, Kiki Chronicles Spiritual Empress. And I'll be looking forward to new subscribers, your comments, your shares, your likes. Even if one person watched my video, I have done God's will in my eyes. Probably not in his, but whatever he needs me to do, require me to do, I'm going to do it. And I just wanted to let y'all insight of a Halloween baby's life. Turning 49. I'm still a kid at heart, and I love me some candy, y'all. I'm out to my next video.